How did it go, scholars? Take a look. Do you have the letter P with the kick-out tail coming through like this? Right? Remember, we should not see any that look like this. Right? Don't go all the way around and out. We should not be seeing that. Another quick thing to check before we go to the other side. When you wrote gap, did you remember for your G, up and over, swing back around, up to the middle of the line, drop below the baseline, and then did you loop this way and cross at the baseline? And then your up and over, swing back around to make the A. And then that kick out A, the tail, kick out tail of the A, right, becomes that start of the P, right? Slant up to the line, drop below the baseline, back up, around, touch back, kick out. Right? Good work, scholars. So if we turn the page, look at the back side, we have lowercase t. And you will see that the T starts much the same way. We're going to start in that same position. So scholars, take a quick moment. Remember slanting your paper this way if you write with your left hand as I do, or slanting this way, right, slightly if you're writing with your right hand. So pencils are down for a moment. I want to show you a couple of these lowercase t's before we trace and try it together. So pencils are down. Watch me. I'm starting at the baseline, just like I did with the P, but watch what I'm going to do. Slant up to the top line. Back down for the kick out. Then I pick up my pencil and I go back and cross the T. Starting at the baseline. Slant up to the top line. Come back down for the kick out. Cross the T. So notice, scholars, when I make the kick out, I get a little bit of an opening right there, right? Like a little bit of space. Don't make too much space. If you look down here at the word tap, that's to me a little bit too much space. So you want just a little space, just a little peekaboo there. So watch me again. One more pair for you to watch me do. Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, come back down for the kick out. Cross the T. Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, come back down for the kick out, cross the T. All right, here we go. We're going to try that one together. So tracing first, pencils are up. Good work, writers. Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, back down to the baseline for the kick out, cross the T. Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, come back down for the kick out, cross the T. Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, back down for the kick out, cross the T. Are your T's looking totally terrific? Starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, come down for the kick out, cross your T. All right, writers, one more pair together, tracing and trying one more set. Here we go. Trace, starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, down for the kick out, cross the T. Starting at the baseline, up to the top line, back down for the kick out, cross your T. So now, scholars, you have one more T to try here and at least 6 to write. And then you could also go on to the word tap, the abbreviation for quart, and the word cat. But I want to talk to you quickly about tap. when you write tap, right, since this is our first word that we're going to do, you're going to write the whole thing and not go back to cross the T until after you're finished with the word. So watch how I make all 3 letters before I go back. So I'm starting at the baseline, slant up to the top line, back down for the kick out, and now I'm moving right into my A, up and over, swing back around, close, back to the baseline for the kick out. Now I'm moving right into my T, right? Slant to the middle line, drop below the baseline, up and around, touch back, kick out. Then I pick up my pencil and I go back and cross my T. So when I'm writing words with T's in them, I'm actually going to finish the whole word, right? The idea of writing in cursive is that your pencil flows through that whole word. Then you go back and cross the T. When you're writing quart, remember, be careful on this loop of the Q, right? Starting at the baseline, up and over, swing back around, up to the middle line, drop below the baseline, ready, backward loop to the baseline. Kick out tail becomes the slant to the top line, drop for the kick out, pick up my pencil, cross the T. So scholars, go ahead, do your trace and try of 6 or more, and then at least 2 of tap, quart, and cat. And then we'll check in on how you did. Good luck!